trying to do the best given Donald Trump's disastrous decision in Syria. I don't oppose withdrawing troops from Syria. I oppose how it was done because of the impulsive decision of the president with no planning and coordination has resulted in some ISIS terrorists being set free, in Turkish forces slaughtering our allies, the Kurds, and it's emboldened Iran and Russia. Last week, Donald Trump tweeted that one reason he did this, in fact, the primary reason, is to, quote, basically bring, quote, our great soldiers and military home, unquote. Our troops in Syria actually didn't go home. They went to Western Iraq. Isn't that correct?
That's still under consideration, Congressman. That is, in terms of the withdrawal, the ones who came out by road obviously went to Western Iraq. There was no place else to go. And what their status will be, whether they will, some of them will stay in Iraq, some of them will go home, some of them may be used in other areas. Right now, Secretary Esper is working that with the Iraqi authorities.
Some might also stay in Syria, isn't that correct?
Well, first of all, we will have some great soldiers remaining in Al-Tanf to the south, and that's very fortunate from my standpoint of the overall political process. And people are reviewing, as I mentioned earlier, at the highest levels of the government, exactly how we're going to do this withdrawal and if there's going to be any residual force. You'll remember last time when the President announced a withdrawal in December of 2018, in February 2019, he said, I'm going to still keep a residual force. So that discussion is back and forth. I don't know what he will finally decide, but it's a very actively debated issue right now.
Thank you. So we were given images of Russian forces taking over at least one U.S. military facility. Is that true?
That is true.
Okay. There was also public reporting that the U.S. military had to bomb some of our own facilities, such as a weapons depot, to prevent it from getting into enemy hands. Is that true?
That is true.
Okay. I just want to say both those incidents are an embarrassment to the United States. I served in active duty in the United States military. I never thought that would happen. All right. So